All right. Let's get right into it. Checking in. This should probably be a short one. Well, that's the idea anyway. We'll see. All right. No training today. Yeah, it's one of my rest days. And I'm currently at the House of Gratitude. I'm actually in the house. I don't normally do videos inside the house, but we're gonna go and get this done. And start date. See, I wasn't able to record yesterday. Super, activated. It's Valentine's Day. Not a lot going on. But I believe we are 59 days in today from the target date, and it is Sunday, the 15th, right after Valentine's Day. All right, let's chop it up real quick and get you guys updated. You know what? Yesterday was Valentine's Day. Didn't have any major plans set up. My partner was supposed to be busy, schedule wise, and then unexpectedly, schedule opened up. So we usually go to the gym on Saturdays. Saturdays, I usually make sure I spend more time making sure that her training is on point. However, since I wasn't able to train on Friday, I decided to make up the day on Saturday. It is what it is. That usually never really works out well because I am working out when the gym is really full of people. It's on the weekend, but it's still full of people. Getting on the equipment that I really want is usually challenging. And one of the things that, one of the reasons why I personally don't really like training around regular people hours, they do a good job at this gym as far as keeping the gym clean, especially during the day when it's busy. But I have this thing about people vacuuming the gym right during peak hours. Most vacuums, almost all of them, they don't really hold the dust in well when you vacuum. So the dust, even though most of it goes into the bag, a lot of it gets into the air. And when people are breathing hard during the training, it's a recipe for people just ingesting a whole bunch of dust. And with my lungs being as sensitive as they are, every time somebody does that, it's almost like clockwork. Anytime I go to train, doing at this location, here comes the guy with the vacuum cleaner, and it never fails. I can feel it. So wasn't a very successful training. I did get most of it done. That was biceps and duceps. Same theme as always. I did seated alternating curls, my favorite go-to. With the theme 5x5, and I just used resistor bands to just wrap it up because I wasn't really feeling that well with all the dust in the air. So I did 5 with resistor bands, standing kickbacks, and that was it. I wrapped it up right after that. yeah, basically doing stuff on Valentine's Day without reservations, last minute. I mean, it kind of turned out exactly how it was gonna go, especially specifically since my partner wanted something specifically, and when we went for it, we weren't able to get it there. Thus, the run around from going from place to place and not being able to get in. Then we finally ended up going to this one place. They weren't busy, but then where they lacked in being busy, they actually wasn't really that competent with the service. So all in all, it wasn't necessarily. I mean, it was a long kind of drug out kind of process. But all in all, in conclusion, we were thankful that we were actually able to spend the time together. So that was that. All right, moving into today, it's a rest day. For the most part, last night was kind of exhausting, but did have an event to attend today, so we did that, and it took a significant amount of time. Went and ate, and actually, what I do want to talk about is over the weekend, with just over the last few days, with a lot of challenges and certain things kind of going haywire. I am due up to do another reset, especially when it comes to the training, the intensity, and the focus. And I do have a good friend of mine that I work with who actually wanted to do, both of us to do a challenge and lead and push to get lean. We said we're going to do it for 30 days. I'm already in the process of keeping on top of everything with the training. I did somewhat take a little bit of a break because I know that it's not so much like a break. I know that when I'm getting ready to go all the way in, I mean, like really all the way in, I usually, do like a little bit of a splurge thing to kind of, just let go of whatever I'm going to let go of. So I did treat myself. It says Valentine's Day weekend. But as of tomorrow, I'm not just gonna go in with the training and really push it a little bit further with the eating. I just have to really just everything. I can feel that the shift is here where I really need to push and make sure I really just fully embody, this next era of my life. I'm doing conditioning. I'm doing conditioning at work where I'm training people to be in better conditioning. And I'm going to be doing it in all aspects of my life where I'm going to be teaching people how to be in better condition. So, working on building the platforms and doing everything that needs to be done to do that. So, I am going to go and rest. This awakening for tomorrow is going to be, I'm just really, 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 really going to go all the way in. So I'm going to push the training harder. The diet is going to be even more strict and just bring those results in. And then, of course, outside the chamber, I have to level everything else up too. So lots of challenges coming at me in every direction. So I got to make sure I'm strong in every direction. So that's what's going on. Thanks for being here. Training happening tomorrow. And for those people who are interested in the near future to actually do these challenges with me, or for me to guide them in their conditioning, I am working on that in the extremely near future to bring that into fruition. So, you know the deal. The 3 S's. Make sure you share, support, and subscribe if you haven't already done that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we will see you tomorrow, God willing. Forward, upward, through. Let's get it. Yeah.